After weeks of silence,
Gervonta Davis has dropped a chilling update from his training camp, signaling a shift in his approach to the Lamont Roach rematch. This isn't about defending his name, it's about dominating Roach and silencing any doubts that have surfaced since their first encounter.
Come on, shoot it! Come on, sleep! Come on, shoot it! Come on, 3, come on! That's right, man! 5, come on, shoot it! Come on, 5, shoot it! Come on, come on! 3, come on! 2, come on! 2, come on! 4, come on!
Amidst fan speculation about Gervonta Davis's motivation for the rematch, his longtime coach, Ellis, provided some insight into Team Tank's mindset.
Is it different that you know that you're going to have to go to war again?
Is it different?
Yeah, a little different, like just knowing that you got to go to war again.
I mean, it's business, you know?
Yeah.
No animosity. I mean, it's boxing business. But the second fight, yeah, it's always better than the first fight, you know?
The focus shifts back to the controversial round 9 of their previous fight, where Gervonta Davis took a knee after a jab from Lamont Roach. The referee's decision not to call it a knockdown stirred debate, with Davis explaining it as a result of hair grease in his eye.
Your coach just said, you confirmed, did you get your hair done 2 days before the fight?
Yeah. I ran water over it today, but I must ain't do it enough.
Can you describe what the feeling was like in the ring? And was it to get the towel out, to get the burn out of your eyes, or what was going on?
I didn't want to get caught. I didn't want to get caught while my eyes was burning. And you know, like, you can get knocked out like that. So I'd rather take the knee than, you know. But I didn't really know that you can like get disqualified for all that. Or like, when you start counting, I'm like, what the hell? But I don't know.
Lamont Roach and many observers didn't accept this explanation.
One that I punched with, it hit him in the other eye, and he wiped it. When I hit him with the jab, he wiped his eye. Looked at the ref, backed up, took a knee. I've been out of knockdown. Told him, because they picked it up on the mic, you can't do that.
Yeah, oh, he told him that?
You can't do that because it looks like it looks like a knockdown. Looks? What do you mean looks like? It is.
Took a knee.
Who took a knee?
Voluntary.
Just because he told you, hold on, I was getting...
The incident became a major point of contention, raising questions about what truly happened and whether Tank can definitively answer them in the rematch. The controversy drew reactions from figures like Jake Paul and Oscar De La Hoya. Paul felt the fight lacked action, while De La Hoya criticized the referee's inconsistency in applying the rules.
It was a great fight. It was a close fight. Depending on what they do with that decision of taking the knee, depending if the commission reverses the decision or if, I think a draw was meant to be. So I like the draw. If you take a knee in the 90s, 2000, you're taking a point. That's the bottom line. You're taking a point on it. I don't know what happened with the referee. Maybe he was a little starstruck. Maybe he was a little, you know, because he loves Tank. He loves New York. He loves the big lights. You know, the referee with the eyes, you know.
De La Hoya highlighted the importance of consistent rule enforcement, especially for a high-profile fighter like Gervonta Davis. Despite being a past rival, Rolando Romero offered a supportive perspective, attributing Tank's performance to an off night, which is a sentiment that not everyone agreed with.
That people want to discredit Tank, he's still a pound-for-pound fighter.
Yeah. What do you think about that fight that happened? You thought it was just an off night, or?
Everybody has an off night. Everybody has an off night. Shit, I had a off night with Cruz. Everyone has a night. It's boxing.
You want to run that back with Cruz or what?
Maybe down the line.
Danny Garcia emphasized the potential damage to a fighter's reputation from an underwhelming performance.
If you lose, you lost to a fighter like you, a dog like you. But if you lose to a fighter with less of a name, and you're supposed to win or a performance like this, it hurts your resume a little bit to the fans, not to the people who love you, but to people who know about boxing.
Gervonta Davis himself addressed his mental state, revealing the challenges of fame, fatherhood, and internal struggles.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me, West, so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Despite these challenges, Tank returned to training, displaying blistering hand speed and a focused mindset. Recent training footage reveals Gervonta's dedication and skill sharpening, as he aims to leave no doubt in the rematch. The intensity of his workouts, combining speed, power, and determination, sends a clear message that he is preparing for dominance. Former world champion Chris Algieri acknowledged that it was an off night for Tank, but credited Roach for his ring IQ, counterpunching, and toughness.
I mean, definitely an off night for Tank, but Lamont Roach is the guy, man. He showed up. He always says, I hit harder than people think. I hit harder than my record says. He stunned Tank several times. Tank looked like the guy with the heavier hands, but Lamont had the better chin. So it's all relative. So if Tank hits real hard, but the guy can take it, doesn't really matter. And I thought Roach was brilliant tonight. He had a good game plan, but Roach won the story.
Roach won the story.
Roach won the story. He didn't get the win, but he won the story.
Absolutely.
Algieri highlighted Roach's ability to stun Tank and win the story of the fight, even without securing the win itself. Gervonta Davis is training to erase the memory of their first fight, showcasing incredible hand speed, power, and overall conditioning. His workouts demonstrate a commitment to punishing his opponent and leaving no room for doubt.
You put your balance right. Just like that.
Now it's over to you.
As the rematch approaches, the question remains, will Tank's intense training and renewed focus lead to a dominant victory? Or can Roach once again surprise the boxing world?